Hello everybody, coming to you from Las Vegas. And I just want to share, this is one of the most epic parks I've ever been to. This is called Sunset Park, and there's a lake and a pickleball court and all kinds of really good things. But one thing I really love about this park is, if you look behind me, where is it? There you go. The trees, they have memorial trees and they all have plaques on them. And I noticed this in one of the other parks too. So I'm in Vegas, and I'm not in Vegas to try and make money. I'm here taking care of business. So my boondocking goes between Planet Fitnesses at night, where I can use the computer, and parks by day. And this, by far, if you've never been to a really cool park in Vegas, this is just terrific. I mean, if you need to get away from the maddening crowd. But I just wanted to say thank you for all the love and support from Monday's post. It was really tough to post it, and I really appreciate, again, the support. And today I just want to talk a little bit about trauma and silence. Two of the things that came up when I was in the cuckoo's nest, we'll call it, is the groups are really quite terrific. And I was given some really amazing information about trauma and about yoga in particular, and some breath work. And I actually do this, but what I'm going to do is, with this post, if you scroll past this, I'm going to go ahead and just post the pages as they are and give credit to to give credit where it's due. And the other thing I'm going to post is an article about silence, because although I had, traumatic things happen to me, I think probably the biggest thing that really got to me over the years was being a single woman that lives by herself, that has all of a sudden found psychic gifts, has scared her friends away because they don't know what's thinking. And instead of having open conversations about this, I was just given silence again and again and again, by family, by friends, and it went on for years. And honestly, when you text and do emails, that's 7% of conversation, of communication, is just the written word. So, ending some of these fantastic relationships over a text just does injustice to both of us, and it does not honor the relationship itself. I'll actually add a quote at the end by Nietzsche that it really hits me in my heart, because it talks about, let's honor our friendship as it was. I'm a big proponent of breakup sex, meaning if we're not going to ever talk again, can we at least come together and clear the air so that we can just move on with a clear slate? And what was really interesting is, when my sister and we went through quite a lot of silence, and we went through some really stupid stuff. And when it came down to it, when we finally had a very tough conversation, 85% about what we were arguing about and bitching and moaning about was literally miscommunication and lack of communication and assumptions on what's going on when you get these words, and putting inflections onto things that were supposed to be a joke as opposed to something that you seriously were having trauma about. And so when I was processing getting out of the loony bin and how I was going to publicly apologize, because I knew that's what I needed to do, my brother sent me an article on silence, and it's got some really great information, and I just want to share that because it's not the way to deal with relationships that are close to our heart. It creates a lot of lack of self-worth, and my self-worth got to the point that I wasn't worth talking to, that I wasn't worth a text or a return call, that you even got my text, that here's honesty, I wasn't even worth COVID money. I haven't gotten any COVID money because I got an inheritance, and I didn't think I needed it or deserved it, and felt that the people that really needed to, and that's just stupid. And what I'm going to also be posting in the next couple days is my artwork. I've carried around prints and metal plates for 24,000 miles for a year and a half. And I haven't had the confidence because of silence and because of words on a text that my art's not worth anything, that it's not worth putting my artwork on the cover of my book, that I'm not worth a conversation, but yet you're gonna have 20 conversations about me. That's not acceptable in my world anymore. This isn't about going backwards, this is about going forwards. And one of the things I'm actually gonna do is make up a friend manifesto and just put out there what I expect from friends, from, the next love of my life, and honestly from family that wants to be close and have open communication. And that is to, one, freaking be truthful. It's rough and it's hard, but if we can find the kindness, it avoids things that happen that get us into trouble when we blow up in these relationships. So anyways, those are just my thoughts today. I just wanted to do a shout out to let you guys know I really am okay. I'm just processing a lot of this and knowing that it was there for a reason. And luckily I didn't do any more damage than has already been done. And hopefully with some of the messages that I'm gonna hope to post, that maybe I can even repair some of that damage that I did. All right, so I just want to say thank you again from the top of my heart. You guys deserve the best, and thanks for those that believe in me because that's been really tough, being a psychic and not knowing this world and knowing that a lot of people think you're crazy. Yeah. And it's all in perspective, guys. It's all in perspective. So anyways, a little shout out to these memorial trees. Where's that one that's got the love bug in it, right? You know who that's for, right? All right, thanks guys.